So the histogram shows the information about the weights of a sample of apples. We've got to work out the proportion of apples in a sample with the weights between 140 and 200. Now notice it doesn't ask for the number of apples, it says the proportion of apples. What we need to remember is that the frequency is represented by the area of the bars. So if we can work out the area of the bars from 140 to 200, and then take that as a proportion of the total area, we will have the proportion of the apples in the sample with a weight of 140 grams. So we're going to need to work out the area of all of the bars and then divide the area of these three bars into the total, and that will give us the proportion. So that's the method. Now in working out the areas, we're going to need to know the scales. Now, the scales along the bottom are fairly straightforward, but it's the going up the vertical axis that's more difficult. So what we need to know is that there are 10 squares between 0.2 and 0.4. So each square stands for 0.02 of a unit. So I'll now place the height of each bar. So our first bar is going to be 0.12. Our second bar is going to be 0.36. Our third bar's height is going to be 0.7. Our fourth bar is going to be 0.56. And our fifth and final bar is going to be 0.18. We'll now put in the base lengths, or the base widths, as I say, so 40, 20, 20, 20 again, and 40 to finish. So if we write out the area of the three bars in the middle, then we're going to have 20 times, we can kind of factorise if you like, we've got a 0.36 plus 0.7 plus 0.56. Each one of those is multiplied by 20. The widths are all the same, so it's a bit quicker to do it like that. Then underneath we will have 40 times 0.2 plus the answer from the top, so whatever this comes to, we'll put the answer in there, and then the final bar, 40 times 0.8 plus 40 times 0.18. So if you're not quite sure what I've done, what that's about, that will be the top, because we've got the 5 bars. Obviously we're working out the 3 bars on the top anyway, so we'll just add the extra bars to get the total. So it's those 3 bars out of the 5 bars to get the proportion. So the top comes to 32.4. Along the bottom you're going to have 4.8, that's the 40 times 0.12, 40 times 0.12. Then the answer from the top, which is 32.4, plus 32.4, and then plus the 40 times 0.8, which is 7.2. I'll just squeeze that in there if we can, plus 7.2. So 32.4, all divided by 4.8 plus 32.4 plus 7.2 comes to 70, on the wrong device there, 73.0%. That is the proportion of apples in the sample with a weight between 140 and 200.